Oh, goody.
Alright, what's going on everybody? Zombies here again, and today we're back with another Marvel Snap video. So, in this one we are going to be playing one of my favorite Thor decks at the moment, and this deck is basically all about either getting a big Thor with multiple hammers or multiple hammer triggers, as well as just cheating out some very big units such as the Infinite, Giganto, Odin, and Dr. Doom. So, let's talk a little bit about how this deck works. There are a few different key pieces here. Now, the top end really doesn't matter a whole lot. There are different cards you could play here, like you could play, let's say, Magneto over Giganto. The big key here is we just need some big payoff things. So, Giganto seemed like a pretty decent payoff, but overall, we just want some big stats. So, I try and have at least 4 different 6 cost in this deck, kind of like the ones we have here. Dr. Doom, very helpful for getting into locations we sometimes can't access, either due to location restrictions or storm lockouts or even Spider-Man lockouts. However, he does not go into Professor X lanes, so that's worth noting. Odin is very, very powerful because we have a bunch of on-reveal stuff in this deck. One of the kind of high rolls here, and one of the reasons we're running this card here, Jubilee, is because of Odin, and just she's giving us another way to cheat our big stuff into play before we would normally be allowed to, and that's kind of the whole theme of the deck. A big part of that here is also Lockjaw. He's kind of the part of the namesake of the deck, because he has a very, very powerful ability. When you play a card here, swap it with a card in your deck. And our deck is built to maximize this effect, so we have a few cheap things that we can play down with Lockjaw. Wasp is pretty good for this, as you can play her right on 3 with Lockjaw and often turn her into something a lot bigger. Then we have Iceman. You can kind of take your pick of 1-drops here, but I like the kind of disruption that Iceman enables. And Okoi here, so you could also probably run Scorpion, but I think you definitely do want a 2-drop in this deck. Maybe Psylocke could also be an inclusion for getting one of your other big threats or your Jubilee out early, but you can kind of take your pick. I like her because she buffs the deck, and then with Lockjaw she swaps into it, so you get a even bigger thing out of the deck, which is pretty cool. But you want to have a few low-cost things that we can spam with Lockjaw. Wave makes a lot of sense here because we have so many high-cost cards. We need a bunch of different ways to be able to get them out, so they're not just sitting in our hand all game if we do draw them. So she's very good at that, and is also good at locking opponents down of multi-unit combos. We definitely see a bunch of different decks right now that are trying to play a lot of cards on turn 5 or turn 6, so being able to shut that off with Wave is very powerful. Thor is really awesome in this deck because he puts Mjolnir in the deck, and that gives us a 0-cost card that we can use with Lockjaw. So we play it for free, it buffs our Thor, it swaps out for a big threat, and then we can actually get it back again too, which is pretty cool. And we have Jane Foster here to combo with this. Jane is so good in this deck because she helps us guarantee that we are going to get our Thor. Very solid power for the cost. And worst case, even if we don't have Thor, she gets us our Wasp, so we can still do a free, either just a bonus power, or more optimally try and swap it in with Lockjaw. So that's pretty good. And then, yeah, like I said before, our top end here, Dr. Doom, Odin, Giganto, Infinite. I think you definitely want to have Odin and Infinite in this deck almost no matter what, but I do think the other choices here, such as Giganto and Dr. Doom, probably could be swapped out with whatever your favorite high-cost cards are, though I have been pretty impressed with them overall, so I don't really feel a need to switch them up. But yeah, that's the deck. Really enjoy this deck. It is a ton of fun to play. I like to joke that it's the big priest of Marvel Snap because you're cheating a lot of big things into play. And we all know how much some people love that. So it can definitely be a little RNG dependent, but we're kind of trying to stack the deck in our favor so we can mitigate that kind of bad RNG outcome. But yeah, that's the deck. Really enjoy this one. We're going to get right on into some games with it. Before we do, if you enjoy this type of content, remember to like and subscribe. It's a ton to help out the channel and keeps the videos coming. Without further ado, let's get into the games. Yeah, I think I've ran into them before, actually. I have seen them before. Hmm. Do we play into Klin now? Or do we Jubilee next? I'm gonna play into it now. Screw it. We have like a nice, pretty nice curve. Oh. This allows us to dump our big thing before the hand swap. You can even throw it back in the deck. That's kind of value, actually. Kind of value. Hey, look at that. We get an Iceman ping. Pretty pog. Don't care about giving them Giganto. Pretty sure it's just Jubilee here and to play a big boy. What are our hits in the deck? We have Odin, we have Doom. Not a lot of hits. How many cards left in deck? It's a 50-50 whether we get like Odin or Doom. What are the other cards in our deck? We have Wasp and we have Thor. Doesn't seem very worth it then. Just gonna Jane Foster. I mean, I guess there could be an argument to doing these two and only letting them play one card, but I don't think we need to do that. No, well, they just gave us Shang-Chi. That's pretty kind of them. That was the biggest thing I gave them. Nothing enough to play in the middle lane. Yeah, they're out of here. Ongoing effects are doubled. Is there any card that silences or purges buffs? Yeah, Enchantress removes ongoing, but I don't think there's any card that straight up removes stat buffs in the game. There's that Hazmat, which makes things smaller, but there's nothing that's just like silence stat buffs. Also, this is a beautiful sunspot. I'm so jealous of all the people who have the black and white splits. If there's anything that makes me tempted to spend more money on this game, because I really haven't spent that much money on this game. I spent a little bit recently because I've been playing it so much, but I haven't like felt, it's mainly just been for cosmetic stuff, like not for progress. But damn, if it isn't tempting to speed up the splits to get these fucking, I love black and white. It's so good looking. Yeah, ink spot. So this looks like, I think, kind of like the Destroyer version I was playing is my guess. Or they just have armor in their deck. But I was playing a destroyer version with these. Giganto's a pretty fat pull. Pretty sure we just go Foster into Doom Hammer. So they passed. I'm pretty sure we're fine either way here. Actually, Mjolnir Odin. It's good enough too. Yeah, they're out of here. Ooh. Yeah, no, I know it bricked the lane. It probably wasn't optimal, but I love ice manning people multiple times. It's almost certainly not correct. Oh hey, it's Pigpen. Oh man, our hand is really slow. We got all our big things. Oh, well thank you. Although, alright, actually Dr. Doom's good here. Doom's probably best. We want him going back in the deck. Yeah, the wave was anti-synergy for sure. Oh, look at that. That's pretty clean. That's pretty damn clean. We did lock ourselves in the right though, because of the damn location. But it's gonna force them to put a lot of work into it. Time to lose to Exodia. Is this Exodia? I haven't seen that very much. Magic, yeah. That's terrifying. Yeah, definitely looking like Exodia. That's a cool magic. Yeah, maybe I should Iceman here, actually. We can play a big boy. Oh, wait. Can't we just wave them? They only gotta play one card. They only need one card? I don't remember how this works. It's multiple cards, right? I guess it depends what they play this turn. I don't know. I'm just going for it. Going for it. Wong into Mystique into Ironheart. Okay. Oh, I think oh, there we go. So we'd probably still lose to this. Oh, they retreated. Let's go! The waves saved us, boys. The waves saved us. Damn, the Snap video today is actually kind of popping off. So that feels really good. Because it's always kind of scary to branch into something new on YouTube when your content is primarily known for one thing. Because the YouTube algorithm doesn't always like that. And neither do viewers sometimes. So it's very nice to see people are interested. The community for the game's been really great. I've been having a lot of fun hanging out and streams and stuff. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I mean, the game's the whole reason I found out about your channel. I've had a lot of fun. The time difference helps out because my sleep schedule is really messed up. Because I have no business being awake at such hours, but perks of doing the full-time content, I suppose. I guess we want to Lockjaw the left. Ah, so you start early in the day. That makes sense. Yeah, it's like the middle of the night usually for me. Ooh, this is pretty sick. This is easy snap, boys. Easy snap. Bop. Bop. Only questions, do we wave? I think we do. I don't want to lock myself out of the lane, though. Yeah. I've heard a lot of people have, I mean, we could just put it in the middle. We really don't need the cost reduction. It's probably better for them than it is for us. So let's just do this. But yeah, I think a lot of people fell into that trap of like, oh yeah, this seems good. But it definitely is not the move. And we got the Iceman back. That's kind of cute. So... $20 in the middle would get me a 25. Yeah. I'm gonna bank on them going Destroyer mid and filling up the right. In which case, Infinite can win us this game. If not, I forgot they could play it on 5. Shit. Honestly, I'm gonna guess that they did. I mean, I know I telegraphed the shit out of this Infinite. Did the Destroyer used to be the same size as Giganto? I didn't know that. We're behind by 14 here. So it's probably just like objectively smarter to go here. We're behind by less. Because we telegraphed that Infinite so hard. Like, they've got to know we had something to play and didn't. Buffed in 60 in Season 2. I didn't know that. Let's go. Victory. Feels good. Getting our cubes back. With the +3 from 4 to 5.
Funny thing was both nerfs coincide with feature locations that buffed him. That is pretty damn funny. Ooh, we got Spider-Man. I really want freaking Spider-Man. Such a cool card. Also, for anyone who hasn't heard about it, apparently they have an Uncle Ben card, which when he dies gives you Spider-Man. And I just think that is absolutely hilarious. Oh, you better believe we're doing this. Give me Dr. Doom. I will take an Infinite. Hey, they gave me Dr. Doom. They could just Spider-Man them here. And Wasp seems rather free.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
This makes it so they can only play one card next turn. Oh, another big boy. This deck is so much fun. Yodheim is not good for us, but it really doesn't matter a ton. Oh, we're just gonna Spider-Man lock him here. I mean, I guess no, that's kind of stupid because we should just play the big power. Or buff Thor. We're kind of all in on the right. So we could go right middle. And we're still fighting. I'm unsure. We're 100% playing Doom next turn. I think this play is better into Doom next turn. It's a lot of power for cost. Big Red himself. So we have to hope that our Doctor Doom is bigger than their thing. They have a thing to play there. They're out of here. Let's go. Victory. Yeah, it worked out pretty well. Spider-Man was pretty nasty in that one. It's a cool one. Ballin' out of control. Oh man, some of these titles are really good. This is the person we just played. Oh, here we go. All right, come on. Show me the Thor. Let me hammer some people. Give me the hammer. Let me drop it down on them. Show me the hammer. That's a hammer, chat. No, not there. I'm gonna make sure I have enough hand space this time. I'm not snapping. I want to see it play out. All right, they're Mr. Negativing. So they do have a pretty scary deck. But our deck is pretty scary too. Also, getting that in our location is very, very good. I'm pretty sure this is the move. We go draw our hammers, hammer, hammer, Odin. If they put turn 7, we Giganto. Alright, yep, magic, sure. We're gonna take him by surprise, chat. Giganto. We save the hammers just in case. Mystique, sure. Let's bring down the hammer. Boom, boom, boom. Time's up. Let's do this. This is gonna be a no! Come on, guy. Oh, alright. Let's just see how much it would have been. So this is 12. This is another 12. Another 12. Another 12. So that would have been 48. So that goes off twice, so it's 12. That goes off twice, so it's another 12. This goes off, they both go off again, so it's 48. Then Odin goes off again. So it would have been 96, right? No, it would have been 48 plus 24, right? So it would have been 72. 72 as well as 5. So 77 power Thor. Ah, man. Would have been so sick.